In this video, I will show you how to use the Form Builder widget. This widget is used to build contact forms for your websites. To create a form widget, just scroll down to the Pro Widget section. Let's drag it to our page editor. The default fields that Elementor sets for the Form Builder widget is name, email, and message fields. But you can add, delete, or customize fields. To add a field, just click this Add Item button. On the field type, you can choose text, email, text area, radio buttons, checkboxes, and many more. For the types, just remember the text type is for names, first name, last name, phone numbers, and address. Email type for email, and text area type for message fields. To delete an item, just click its X icon. Let's add a name for this form. I'll name it Contact Page Form. Let's rename this name field to be first name. Let's edit the label first. And let's try to set its width to 50%. And let's duplicate this field and make it last name. Let's edit its label to be last name. And also its placeholder to be last name. We can rearrange fields, just drag it to the position you want, like this. I'll drag the message field back to the very bottom. On the input size dropdown, we can change the size of our fields. We can set it to extra small, small, medium, large, and extra large. I'll set it back to small. We can turn off the labels if we want to. To show the labels again, just activate it. By default, the email field is set as a required field. You can set a field to be required using this toggle button here. We can show which field is a required field by activating this required mark toggle option. What it does is, it adds an asterisk next to the label of a required field. By default, its color is red. In the button settings area, we can change the submit button size also to extra small, small, medium, large, and extra large. We can change our button's alignment to left, right, center, or full width. Now, let's look into the actions after submit options. You can leave it as is, but me personally, I usually delete this collect submissions entry. If you accidentally deleted this email entry, just click here on the plus button, then choose email. Now, to the most important part, the email options. Here, you need to enter where the email will be sent. You can enter here your Gmail email address, or your professional email in this text box. Here you can edit the subject to what you need. Just leave the message as is, you don't have to change anything here. For the from email, I just copy the shortcode of the email field, so when a website visitor creates and sends an email to me, I can reply to them directly to the email that they sent to me using my form from my website. Just expand the email field, then go to its Advanced tab, and copy this shortcode. Open your email settings, then paste this to the from email. And for the from name, I copy the shortcode of my form's name or first name. Go to your name or first name field, go to Advanced, and copy this shortcode. Then I put it on the from name preceded by my business name, like this one. Then I paste my shortcode after it. Now, on its Style tab, here you can edit the spacing of columns between two fields. You can also edit its row spacing here, and the label's spacing from its corresponding field. You can change the color of the label, and also the color of the required mark, and the label's typography. Now, let us move forward to its field styling options. Here, you can change the field's text color. I'll set it to green. Its typography, its background color, its border color, its border width, and its border radius. Now, to its button styling options, we can change its typography here. We can add borders to our button. Let's add a border width. Then let's set a color to our border. We can change its background color. Let's set it to something like purple. Its text color to red. And the last two options are border radius and the padding of the button. There are also settings for messages and steps, but I don't usually change this settings. You can also customize the button's hover colors here, the background color. And the other options are text color and the border color. See you on the next video.